Well, Dan, definitely a disadvantage for Shannon, having fallen off the balance beam last night. But Kerri, maybe a bit of a surprise. Everyone expected Shannon Miller to be on top since they've now touted her as the #1 gymnast in the world. There's been some talk as to Tatiana Gutsu and has she retired or hasn't she? But this event for Kerri, typically she's a worrywart. I don't know how else to say it. She always worries about everything else, outside distractions. But I think after her experience in Barcelona, she's gained a lot more confidence, and that really came through in last night's competition. She's had some changes on the balance beam. Again, Shannon and Kerri haven't had to go through too many changes with the new rules, so they're basically working from the same type of routines that they performed last summer. Here's a big skill. Very well done. Again, that combination is going to give her bonus points. She's starting from a 9.4. She's adding now from there, 0.1, 0.2. This skill, back handspring quarter turn, just to point that out, that's a D skill as well. Of course, Kerri's made a major change in the last year. She left Bella Caroli's School of Gymnastics. Now she's with Steve Nuno in Oklahoma, but it really hasn't affected her gymnastics at all. Beautifully done, 2 layouts. She is dead on. Again, another combination, gaining more bonus points. Here's her dismount. Double back.
Oh, that dismount, that was a good set. Just the dismount, you know?
Steve said just the dismount. What he meant is she did take a step. Of course, that's going to be a slight deduction off her score.
Before this competition began, her coach, Steve Nuno, right there, said that it could indeed be Kerri Strug who emerged as the one to beat, rather than Shannon Miller, who collected all the hardware in Barcelona.
Here's her first major tumbling skill, back handspring, second back handspring, right to a layout, 2 feet. Again, only 4 inches wide, that balance beam. That's a very difficult combination. It's a special requirement. And her second skill, 2 layouts in a row. Legs a little bit messy. Few execution errors there, but she was dead on, very solid. And again, a second strong beam routine for Kerri Strug.